Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is May 11, 2017, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, so we have at 1 o'clock the GBP, a bunch of numbers coming out on the Great Britain pound, including inflationary report and official bank rate. So this is really a very important number that's going to be coming out and affecting the GBP. So let's look at what's going on in the markets and see how it will unfold. So we got the GBP up right here, and as you can see, we're trading on this is a daily chart, and we're trading at just above this support line of 129.26-ish level, and we've been there breaking out, and we've been really, in the last, day or so, a couple of days, we've been trading within this range and just holding on. So the market wants to see the direction. It wants to see the direction of which the GBP will go, and wants some positive news coming out of the Central Bank of England. So what we look to do here is really just wait, because we're at this bottom of this range. Even if you were to play a little bit on the long side, you never know. So, I would look to just, maybe trade into the number once the number comes out. If we do break up above 129.91, that's a tremendous move. We could even hit 133-ish level, 134-ish level, and be back to these, pre-Brexit, pre-vote Brexit days of regaining some momentum in the GBPUSD. So just keep in mind that we're at the bottom of this range between 129.26-ish level and 129.91-ish level. As long as we hold this line, I think we could go up higher. Okay, but if you see that it does break down, we could definitely go back and retrace down to 127, 126-ish level. So that's something you have to keep in mind, and just, be very much aware of it as the number comes out today. Looking at the EURUSD, we were tracing further down to 108.70. Okay, so this thing really came back to almost where we, opened up and gapped up after the vote from the French elections, as we spoke about this past Sunday. So the question is are we going to fill up this gap to 107.19? That remains to be seen. If we don't hold this line of 108.70, we could definitely see it retracing back to 108.13-ish level. It's another 70 pip move, not a bad move, if you're day trading the Euro USD. So, but if we do hold, I definitely think we could still trade with this between this 108.70 or 109.45-ish level. So keep these two in mind today, the GBP and USD, as things unfold later today. Looking at the USD, Japanese yen, we're trading at 114.09. So this thing is still, on its upwards move, but looks like it's topping out as we retraced, making a short double top here, but let's see if this continues. If we do break below this 114, we definitely see it correct itself to maybe 113.20-ish level, just to see it, retrace itself a little bit after this tremendous move. Aussie USD breaking even lower. We're at 73.58, and we're really breaking this further down, and this is something you have to really keep in mind as this breaks down, as the Aussie USD has been broken down since the rate decision earlier at the beginning of the month, really, from what happened towards the end of last month. So keep an eye on the Aussie USD for further decline. Gold looks like it's, settling here at 1221. So that's something to keep an eye on just as this thing unfolds. It's not going any further down, doesn't seem, but it's not going to go up that much higher. So I expect it will be trading within this range, 1220 to 1240-ish level, and we are really at a very pivotal point here where we're at a tremendous support. Looking at the Dow Jones, it's been quiet, to tell you the truth. We had this massive move up last week, massive move down, and we're just, trugging along for some more direction. What's not so with the DAX, of course. We had a little bit of a retracement on the DAX, and we seem like we're getting into this wedge formation. As you can see, we're getting into this wedge formation on the top side, and this is usually a bearish indicator. So I'd like to see this, break out one of these two from these two trend lines, either on the upside or the downside, to get a little bit more direction. But if the DAX does retrace, then we can see the rest of the indices following suit because DAX has been very strong. So keep that in mind. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day.